Hello everyone, I am Sleshilil and I welcome you all to another wonderful session of PS tutorials. So in today's session, we're gonna learn more about polynomials. Okay, so I will be telling you regarding all the algebraic identities that we will be using in our further questions. Okay, so let's start with our today's session. Okay, so first of all, like what are algebraic identities? Right, you must be all well aware of all the algebraic identities. So let's revise everything once again. Okay, now, so what are algebraic identities? So algebraic identities are algebraic equations which are always true for every value of variables in them. So what does it mean? So it means that like whatever you put instead of those variables, so those identities will always be satisfied. Okay, and how it works you will also understand with the upcoming examples. Okay, we will learn everything in this session. All right then, so now the next is that the algebraic identities have their application in the factorization of polynomials. Yes, this is very important. So once if you want to factorize any polynomial, okay, and how we will be doing this, you will understand the same in today's session as well. Okay, so we will go through many concepts related to factorization and you will understand in a very clear and better way. Okay, now they contain variables and there are constant on both sides of the equation. So like what do you mean by variables? Like I hope you have already gone through the previous videos which are there, right? So in those videos we have already discussed regarding variables, regarding constant, and regarding polynomials also. We have already done factor theorem, right, and the remainder theorem. Okay, so you may refer to those videos for the better understanding. All right then, so now like for example we are well aware of this identity like a plus b whole square equals to a square plus 2 times ab into plus b square, right? We all are well aware of this basic identity. Okay, so what does it means, how we can use it? So it means that if instead of a and b, if you replace these variables with any number, right, with any number, then whatever is on the left side, the same thing you will get it on the right hand side. Okay, so for any number these identities are satisfied. Okay, so in an algebraic identity, the left side of the equation, it is always equal to the right side of the equation. Okay, you will always get the equal number once you replace the variables with a constant. Okay, you will get the equal number on both the sides. Simple. So like how it will work, how it works. So like here you can see that first of all, we will go through these three basic algebraic identities. We will understand how we can apply them and how they all will work. Okay. So first identity is x plus y whole square. So whenever you get x plus y whole square, then you can open the bracket in this way as x square plus 2xy plus y square. Simple. Now the second identity is x minus y whole square, right? So whenever you get these type of terms, then how you can open the bracket? You can open it as x square minus 2xy plus y square. Okay, so here 2xy is with a negative sign. Okay, take care of this. Yeah, now the most important identity, right? So it is x square minus y square. This identity is really very important whenever we are dealing with factorization. Okay, so you will learn all these concepts. Okay, we will go through questions and I will make you understand that how we can apply these algebraic identities. All right, now so how you can open it? You can open it in this way: x plus y in one bracket, then x minus y in the second bracket, right? Simple. All these are the basic identities. Okay, so now let's understand how we can use them by going through a few practice questions. Okay, now first of all here, so like for example, if we need to expand this thing, right, if we want to open the brackets, so you can see that the terms they are related to this identity, which is a plus b whole square, right? Now, so first of all, try to identify what is a. So we can see that a is 3x, right? Then what is b? B is 7 times y, right? So let's make use of this identity, simple, and you will get your answer. See how this, all these identities are really very easy to understand, right? Now, so what's the first thing? You need to do a square, which is 3x whole square plus 2 times a times b, right? Plus b square, which is 7y whole square. See what I have done? I have just replaced the values of a and b with 3x and 7y in this identity, right? And you are done with this. Okay, so you can solve it further. So what you will get? 9x square, right? Then 42xy, and over here 49y square, and this is your final answer. See, within just 2 steps we have answered this question, right? It's easy, right? Okay, so let's move to next question and let's understand the next identity. Okay, so this time we're gonna deal with x minus y whole square, right? How? Because you can see that there is a negative sign between these two numbers. Okay, so here we're going to apply x minus y whole square, right? So first of all, you should write what's the value of x. So here x is 3p, that is this number, right? And what is y? Y is 4 times q, which is this number, right? So let's make use of the identity. So means 3p minus 4q whole square, that is x minus y whole square. It is what? It is x square. So it will be 3p whole square, then a negative sign, okay? Then 2 times x, which is 3p, and y, which is 4q. Then plus y square, which is 4q to the power 2, right? Which is square, right? So now you just need to open the bracket, okay? So 3p square means 9p square, right? Okay, then 24p times q plus 16q square, right? And you are done. Okay, so this is the solution. This is the solution of this question. Simple, right? Again, within 2 steps, we have calculated our answer. Okay, now, okay then. So let's move ahead and let's see what we are having next. Okay then. So now let's go with the next identity, which is x square minus y square. Okay, now what we can do over here, okay, so what they have given, we need to simplify this thing. Okay, we need to simplify this. All right, so can you see this time what they have given us? They have given us this part of the identity, this part. So we can move to this part, right? If they have given us RHS, then we can equate the same identity with respect to its particular LHS. Okay, now, so in this case, one thing you should take care of, like always refer to the bracket where there is a negative sign, this one, okay? Always look at the bracket where there is the negative sign, okay? So the first number will be your x and the second number will be your y. Okay, so according to the identity, what we have, this is equals to x square minus y square. So we know that x is 3 and y is 2 times x. So how are we going to write this? It will be 3 square minus 2x whole square, right? So how we can simplify this? So it will be 9 minus 4x square. Simple, and you are done. And you are done, right? It's easy, right? It's very easy to understand. Okay, so like this you can solve it. So there is a one tip for you all, that always refer to the bracket in which negative sign is present, always. Okay, now let's move ahead to the next question. Okay then, so now what we are having, so we will understand different methods of factorization. Okay, so now we have learned 3 identities. So we know what is a plus b whole square, right? We know what is a minus b whole square, right? And we know what is a square minus b square. Okay, so these three are the very basic identities that we all should know, okay? Now, so now how we can make use of these identities, and we can go with different methods of factorization. Okay, so in today's session, you will be learning how we can factorize any given polynomial. Okay, so here we have four methods, right? So now the first method is factorization by taking out the common factors. So whatever is common, we will take everything out. Okay, this is the very first method. Okay, now what's the second method? Second method is factorization by grouping. Okay, what we will do? We will group all the same elements together. Okay, so then you will see that your polynomial is factorized. You have factorized your polynomial. Okay, so second method is factorization by grouping. Now, the third method is factorization of the difference of two squares. Okay, like if they have given us the difference of two squares, means like x square minus 3y whole square, like this. So how we can factorize this? Yeah, sure, we're gonna make use of our identity, definitely, right, that we have learned just right now. So that's why these identities are very, very essential whenever we are dealing with factorization. Okay, now the last method that we're gonna deal with is factorization of trinomials. Okay, so let's understand the very first method, which is factorization by taking out the common factors. Okay, then now how we can factorize by taking out the common factors. Okay, so as you can see here that the question is given, so we need to factorize this 9x square plus 12x times y, right? Okay, so now how we can write this 9x square? We can write 9 as 3 times 3, and then x square is written as it is, right? And how we can write 12? We can write it as 3 times 4 times x times y, as it is. Okay, so now just look carefully like which terms we can take common. So here you can see 3 is present this side and 3 is present this side. So how you can consider that they are two teams. One team is this, second team is this. Okay, now you need to take out the common members. Okay, you need to take out the common members. All right, so you can see that 3 is present here as well as 3 is present here. So means we can take out 3, right? Now, what else? What else we can take common? Yeah, come on. There could be variable also. Okay, you can take variable also common outside. So you can see that we can take 1x outside from here and 1x outside from here, right? So what we will get? What we have taken outside, we have taken 3x outside, right? Now, the thing is, what is left behind? So now inside the bracket, we will write everything which is left behind. Okay, so you can see that here we got 3 times x plus, then in this part, what is left behind? It is 4 times y. This is left behind. And you are done. Yes, you are done. Okay, this is your final answer. You have factorized your polynomial. Okay, so you will get 3x. Then inside the bracket, it will be 3x plus 4 times y. Simple, right? It's very simple. Okay, so the very first, or you can say the very basic method of factorization is taking out the common factors. Okay, so if you can take numbers outside, then yeah, sure, you should take your numbers outside. And if you can take any variable outside, then you should take outside that particular variable also. Okay, don't leave your variables behind, otherwise they will be really very upset. Okay, so you need to take out common everything, whatever is possible. All right, so let's move ahead to the next question. Okay, then now over here, let's see what we can take common, right? What we can take common. Can you identify? Again, you can see that we are having two teams. Two teams are there. Can you visualize two teams? One team is this is our first team, and this is our second team, right? Separated by subtraction. Yeah, okay. Now, all right then. So let's see what we can take outside. Can we take 2 outside? No, definitely not, because 2 is here, but 2 is not present in this table. Okay, reject it. Can we take P outside? No, P is not present here. Rejected, right? So what we can take outside? We can take this entire bracket common, which is x plus y itself, right? Because this term is present in both the teams. In both the teams, okay? X plus y is a member of both the teams. Okay, so we can take common x plus y. Great. So what is left behind? So in the first term, you will get 2 times p. It is left behind. And in the second term, you will get negative 3q, which is left behind. Okay, and you are done with this. Okay, so this is your final answer. Okay, so what we have done, see, we haven't done anything. Okay, and one thing more you should take care of, that never open your brackets. Okay, avoid opening brackets. Okay, if you can take entire bracket common, then you should do it. You should do it, and it's well and good. Okay, it's easy, right? Okay, so let's move ahead to the next part. All right then. So now the next topic is factorization by grouping. How we can group the terms and how we can factorize them. Okay. All right. So here, now the thing is that they haven't given us any team, right? All the 4 members, they are separated, like they are playing alone. They are not playing in teams. Okay. So first of all, you should try to team them up. Okay. How we can do this? Now, can we say that these 2 elements, they will form team A, right? And let's say that these 2 elements, they will form team B. Okay, so what we can do? So if you look carefully in team A, then we can see that, yeah, we can take x common. We can take x common and we will get x plus y inside the bracket. Okay, why x plus y? Because here it is x square, right? 2x are under multiplication. So if you will take out 1x, then 1x is already left behind. Okay, so don't forget to write this x also, right? Now, if we look into team B, so what we can take outside? We can take z outside. So you will get x plus y again. Yeah. Now, can you think of something that you have learned just right now? Yeah, taking out the common terms. So which term we can take common now? We can take this entire bracket outside, which is x plus y itself. Okay, so we can take out x plus y. So inside the bracket, what we will get? So you will get this x will be left behind. And over here, this z will be left behind. So this is your answer. Okay, and you are done with your solution. So your answer is x plus y in one bracket multiplied by x plus z in the second bracket. See how simple it is, how simple it is. Okay, so you just need to think and understand the question really very properly. Okay, so if all the terms are separated, so first of all, take 2 terms together. Okay, and then just try to take out the common terms. See, same thing we are applying, but in a different way, right? But in a different way. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's see what we are having next. All right, so again, now let's try to check like here how we can factorize. Okay, then. So first of all, they all are playing separately, right? No team is present, right? So then now let's club these 2 together and let's club these 2 together. So let's see what we can take common, okay? So now here we can take x common, right? X is a variable, we can take common. So what will be left behind? Here you will get a 4 and a b. Okay, then good, very good. Now, what do you think about the next 2 terms? So here, which variable? So see, we can't take any number common, right? But we can take variable common, okay? So you should take that variable common. So it will be b, then 4 plus b, right? Done? Now they are playing in teams, right? Now we can take this whole bracket common outside, which is 4 plus b. And what you will get inside, you will get this x inside and this b will be inside. Good, Done. This is the solution, right? Within 2 steps, you are done with the answer. Okay, so make use that if they have given you any polynomial and you can take out the common terms, so make sure you take out the common terms. Okay, then it becomes really very easy to simplify anything. Okay, all right, so let's move ahead to the next part. Okay, then what we are having that now factorization of the difference of two squares. So here we will be factorizing what? The difference of two squares. Okay, this one like this. Okay, so they have given us a question which is that we need to factorize 9x squared minus 4y squared. Okay, so that is the difference between two squares. Now, see, what we can do here, so they have given us 9x squared, right? Now, yeah, I know that you must be thinking of identity, which is a square minus b square, right? Which is equals to a minus b in a bracket and a plus b in a bracket. Definitely, we will make use of this identity in this section. But how? Okay. Now, the thing is that according to the identity, you should have the whole square of that number. But here, the square is only with variable. It is not with number. Okay. So you just need to transform your given question. Like how? Like we are having 9. So we can write 9 as 3x to the power whole square. Right? 9 can be written as 3 square. Okay. Similarly, we can write 4 as 2 square. So it will be 2y whole square. Simple? Simple. Now you can apply this identity. Now you are good to go. So you will get 3x minus 2y in one bracket and then 3x plus 2y in the second bracket. Good, and you are done. Okay, so like sometimes what students generally do, they directly apply the identity over here. Okay, they will write it as 9x minus 4y and 9x plus 4y, right? So doing that thing, it is not correct. Okay, so first of all, you should make sure that your number is written in the form of whole square. Then only you can apply the identity over here. Okay, then it becomes really very easy to solve it. Okay, you just need to put the two numbers in two brackets. All right, great. Okay, so let's move ahead. Now, again, we need to factorize 5x squared minus 7y squared, right? Okay, so again, we're going to make use of the identity a square minus b square equals to a minus b in a bracket and a plus b in the second bracket. Okay, we will make use of this identity. Now, if you look over here, okay, one second. Yeah, okay then. Now, if you look here, that what we can see that what they have given us 5x squared, right? So like 5 is not a square number, okay? So how we can write 5? So we can write 5 as root to 5 whole square, right? And we can write 7 as under root 7 whole square. Good, very good, right? Now, so how we can rewrite our question? So it is 5x squared minus 7y squared. Okay, so we need the whole square of that number. Then only we can apply our given identity. So whole square is what? It is root 5x whole square minus under root 7y whole square. Good. Now you can separate the terms. Okay, so it will be a minus b in one bracket, then a, so plus b in the second bracket. So this is your answer. This is how you're gonna factorize the polynomial. Okay, so if the number is not your square number, then make sure you can write it in this way, like this. Okay, we can write it in this way. Okay then. So now let's move ahead to the next question. Okay, then now, all right. So factorization of trinomials. Okay, this is really, really very important, that how we can factorize this thing. Okay, factorization of trinomials. Now you can see that what they have given us, x square plus 4 root 2x plus 8, right? They have given us. Now what you should do, so like over here, if we write the standard form, so the standard form is ax square plus bx plus c. This is the standard form of writing any quadratic polynomial, right? Of degree 2, obviously. Okay, so here you can see that our value of a is 1, value of b is 4 root 2, right? Value of c is what? It is 8. Okay, so how we will do this? How we do this? Okay, so first of all, what we will do? First of all, you're going to calculate a times c. So which is 1 times 8, which is what? Which is 8, right? Now what we're going to do? Now we're going to calculate a plus c, right? A plus c. So what you will get? Okay, 1 second. Yeah, okay then. So now let's concentrate here on this question. All right, so actually that question was mistyped. Okay, now, okay, so let's understand that how we can factorize this thing. So it is x square minus 2x minus 8. Okay, so now we know that the standard form of this polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c, right? So if you will compare these two things, then we can say that a is what? A is 1, right? B is negative 2 and C is negative 8. Okay, so we know all the three constants A, B and C. Okay, now what we're going to do, our second step will be, first of all, you need to multiply A and C. So once we multiply A and C, you can check here that you will get negative 8, right? Now, so this means that we need to go with the factors of negative 8. Okay, we need to go with the factors of negative 8. So negative 8, we should write in two ways such that the product of two numbers should give us negative 8 and the sum of both the number should give us b, which is negative 2, which is what? Which is negative 2. Okay, so we can see here that if we do negative 4 times 2, right? So we will get negative 8 and negative 4 plus 2 will give us negative 2. So these are your numbers. So this means that we can split the middle term. So in this, what we are doing, we are just breaking the middle term into two parts, right? So what you will get? You will get here x square negative 4x plus 2x negative 8. Okay, so now what you can do? You can take the common term outside from the first two terms and then the common terms outside from the next two terms. Okay, so how we can do this? You can take x outside, so you will get x minus 4. And then you can take 2 outside, so you will get x minus 4 again, right? Now you can see that we have two different brackets. I mean, not different, same brackets on two sides of this equation, right? So we can write it as x minus 4. We can take common, okay, again, and then x plus 2 will be there in the second bracket. Okay, so this is how you're going to factorize this. Okay, so let's go with one more solution. Let's go with one more question so that you can understand in a better way. All right, so now we need to factorize this x square plus 9x plus 18. So again, what we will be doing, we will just split our middle term. Okay, so how we can do this? Okay, so we can write 9x as 6x plus 3x, right? And 6 times 3 will give us plus 18. So the numbers will satisfy the condition. So first of all, you can take x common from the first two, from these two numbers, and then you can take 3 common, right? We can take 3 common. Okay, so here you can see that in both the brackets you are getting the same number. So you can take this entire bracket common and then In the next bracket, you will get x plus 3. So this is the solution. Okay, so you have factorized your polynomial. Great. Now, so this is another method of factorizing your polynomial. Okay, so let's move ahead and let's see what's there next. All right, so now let's understand some more identities. Okay, so here we have few more identities. So the first identity is a cube plus b cube. So a cube plus b cube, it is equals to a plus b in a bracket. And then in the second bracket, it is a square minus ab plus b square. Okay, and then the next is a cube minus b cube. So how it works like a minus b in one bracket. Okay, then a square plus ab plus b square in the second bracket. Okay, so earlier we understood identities which were in the form of square, right? Which were of these type. Okay, now we are understanding where cube is present, like a cube plus b cube, a cube minus b cubes. Okay, then the last identity, okay, this one. So it states that a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc, it is equals to a plus b plus c, then a square plus b square plus c square, then minus ab minus bc minus ca. Okay, so don't worry over here, don't worry in this identity. I will make you understand that how you can use it. Okay, so let's move ahead and let's check our next question. All right, then now, okay then. So we need to factorize this identity. Okay, we need to factorize this polynomial by using that particular identity, right? So first of all, they have written x cube plus 27. Okay, so if they have already given us cube in first term, then try to convert this number in the form of cube. Okay, so we know that 27 can be written as 3 cube, right? Yeah, good. Okay, so how we can write? We can write it as x cube plus 3 cube, which is equals to, so then now we can easily apply our identity, okay, which is a plus b, means x plus 3. Okay, so this is a and this is b. All right, then a square means x square minus a times b will be 3x plus b square is 3 square, which is 9. Okay, and you are done. And this is your answer. Okay, this is your solution. You have factorized it. You have factorized it. Okay, great. Now, let's move ahead to the next question then. Okay, so okay then. So this is our, okay, 1 second. Let me check. All right, yeah. So before going ahead, let's first of all, let's go with this identity, which is a cube minus b cube. Okay, so the same thing we will be doing here. Now, what they have given us, they have given us 8 and y cube. So first of all, we know that we can write 8 as 2 cube, right? And we can write 1 as 1 cube itself. 1 cube itself. So now we're going to transform our question. So it will work like 2y whole cube, which is 8y cube minus 1 cube. Simple, because then only we can apply our identity, this one. Okay, so means according to this, now a is 2y and b is 1. B is 1. Okay, so let's apply the identity. It is a minus b, which is 2y minus 1, right? Then it is a square, which is 2y whole square, right? Plus a into b, which is 2y times 1, it will be 2y. Then b square, it is 1. So this is the solution. Okay, so you have easily factorized the polynomial by using the identity a cube minus b cube. Okay, all right then. So now let's move to the next identity. Okay, this one. So see how we gonna use this identity. Okay, so first of all, you should understand that what is a, b, and c in this case, right? Now, all right. So how we can do this? Okay, so the first term is AQ, right? So we can write it as AQ. Then you can see that in our identity, there is a positive sign. Okay, so you can write here positive and you can take negative inside the bracket and you can just simply do the cube. Okay, because if you are doing cube, then your answer will be negative because that power is odd. Okay. Now, what about the second term? So here you can see that there is positive. So again, the same thing, make it positive by taking negative inside the bracket and whole cube. Okay, then you will have -3. A will be written as it is, A. Okay, then B is what? It will be -B. Okay, and C will be -C. Okay, so we're gonna use these three numbers in the given identity over here. Okay, so how we can use this? Just go with step by step. So in first bracket, you need to add all three of them, A plus B plus C. Okay, so let's do A plus B plus C, right? Then in the second bracket, you need to make the square. So A square, B square, and C square, right? Then in the third bracket, you need to multiply both the term one by one in pairs, okay? So A times B, then negative sign, then B times C, because B and C, they are with negative sign, okay? And C times A. Good, right? Now let's simplify it once again, everything. So what you will get A square plus B square plus C square. And here, once you will open the bracket, so this negative and this negative will become positive, right? Over here, it will be negative BC because you are multiplying two negative terms. And here you will get plus AC. So this is your final answer. Okay, this is your final answer. Okay, now let's move ahead with one result which is based on this identity. So what is the result? So the result is that if you find that if A plus B plus C is 0, if A plus B plus C is 0, then what you will get? You will get A cube plus B cube plus C cube as 3ABC. 3ABC. How we have done this? See, let's apply the rule. So you can see that in this over here, right? If A plus C, if this thing is 0, then or like we know, if any number is multiplied by 0, you will get a 0. So what you will get? You will get A cube plus B cube plus C cube minus 3ABC. 3ABC. It will be 0, right? We can take this term to the other side. So you will get A cube plus B cube plus C cube as positive 3ABC. That's the result. That's the result that we can use. Okay, so if you are getting that sum of three terms, it equals to 0, then you can directly make use of this result. Okay, so let's solve one question based on this. Okay, over here. So like for example, if we need to factorize these three terms, this one. Okay, so you will not be opening the bracket. You can see that these three terms are in the form of cube, right? Cube. So this means that our A is x minus y. Okay, our B is y minus z. Our C is z minus x, right? Now, first let's check, are we getting A plus B plus C as 0? So let's check it out, A plus B plus C. So means A is x minus y, B is y minus z, C is z minus x. So here x is positive, negative, negative, positive, negative, positive. Yes, we are getting 0. So means we can apply this part. Okay, so this is equal to what? It is equal to 3, then A times B, right? And times C, and you are done. See how easily you have factorized it. How easily, right? So if A plus B plus C is 0, then you can directly make use of this result. Simple, right? Okay then, so let's move ahead to the next question. Okay, so similarly over here also. So if everything is in the power of 3, everything is cube, okay? So don't forget to make use of the result that we have learned just right now, okay? Now, so first of all, we can write our question in this way. So the first term will be PQ minus R, its whole cube, right? Then QR minus P, its whole cube. There should be whole cube, okay? Then the third term is P minus Q. Okay, then great. Okay, so first of all, let's identify what is A, what is B, what is C. So the first bracket is A, the second bracket is B, the third bracket is C. Now let's check, are we getting A plus B plus C as 0? So A means PQ minus PR. Okay, then B means QR minus QP. Okay, and C means P minus Q. Okay, I think there is mistake in this question. So here it should be R cube. Okay, so you will get here R times P plus R times P minus Q whole cube. Okay, so once you will open the bracket, you will get R times P and R times Q. All right, so now let's see what we will get. So plus P times Q. Okay, are we having negative PQ? Yeah, here it is. Okay, then negative PR and plus PR. Plus QR, negative QR. Good, we are getting it as 0. Great. Okay, so it means that our A cube plus B cube plus C cube, it will be equal to 3A, B, C, right? Means 3 times. So our A is PQ minus R. The same thing you're gonna write once again within brackets. Okay, everything should be inside brackets. Okay, there is no need to open the bracket. Okay, and R P minus Q, and this is your answer. This is your answer. Okay, so if A plus B plus C you are getting 0, then you can apply the result. So AQ plus BQ plus CQ, it will be 3ABC. Okay, 3 times A, B, C. Great. Okay then. So now let's practice more question. Okay, so now the question is that you need to factorize. So now you should remember all the results that we have learned so far. Okay, so let's check what we can use here. Okay, so first of all, think of the common number or the common terms. Okay, so if I take the first two terms, then I can see that I can take 6 outside. So inside the bracket, I will get AX minus 1, right? And over here, I can take at this side, I can take 5 outside. So I will get AX minus 1. Great, very good. Now you can see the entire bracket is same. So we can take out the entire bracket and we are done with the answer, right? So what you will get AX minus 1 and here, okay, times 11, right? So this is your answer. Simple, right? So once you take out the common terms, just form the bracket and then take out the common bracket. Okay, so you will get your answer. Great. All right then. So let's move ahead to the next question. Okay, so now we need to factorize this. Okay, so you can observe here that squares are present. Okay, so let's make use of our identity. A square minus B square. It is A plus B, right? In one bracket, then A minus B in the, okay, before that, yeah, one thing. Okay, so first you're gonna check your question. Okay, so this is in whole square, great. But the second term is not in whole square. So we need to write down it as whole square in this way, right? Now we can apply our identity. So it will be A plus B, okay? Then A minus B. Okay, and this is this, and you are done. You are done with it. Okay, great. Now let's move ahead to the next question. Okay, then. So now how we can factorize this, which is x squared plus 10x plus 8. Okay, so what we gonna do? So this method is known as completing the squares. Okay, so what we are doing? So here we can write this term, means we can write 10x. We can write 10x as 2 times x times 5, right? We can write 10x. One second. Yeah, we can write 10x as 2 times x times 5. Okay, now you can see that what we need to do. So like if I just add 5 square and if I just subtract 5 square also, then I can get x plus 5 whole square. This my whole square will get complete, right? So then I will be left with negative 25 because of this, and then plus 8 is written as it is. Okay, so means negative 25 and plus 8. So I will get it as 17, right? So means now, now I can write it. So it is 17 square. Okay, so now I can write my identity as x plus 5 whole square minus 17 square. So now you can apply a minus b and a plus b over here, and you are done. You are done with your solution. Okay, great. All right then. So now let's move on to the last question. So how we can factorize this? By splitting the middle term. Okay, by splitting the middle term. And then you can see that you can easily take out the common from these two terms, which is x, and common you can take out from the last two terms, which is 3. And now you can see that now in both the brackets, you have got the same numbers. So you can take out the common bracket, and then you will get 2x minus 7 in one bracket and x plus 3 in the second bracket. Okay, simple, right? All right, so we have revised all the methods once again. Okay, so in the next session, you will be learning a new topic. So till then, take care, have a good day, goodbye to all of you.